Life can escalate quickly. An argument, a misunderstanding, or a sudden confrontation can spiral out of control. Knowing how to handle these moments is more than a skill. It's a way to protect yourself and others. Today, we'll break down the essential steps to defuse a punch, from prevention to advanced tactics. Ready to stay safe and confident? Let's dive in. The golden rule: prevention. The simplest way to defuse a punch: prevent it from ever being thrown. Here's how. Stay aware. Think of awareness as your personal radar. Pay attention to warning signs like clenched fists, loud voices, or pacing. Notice your surroundings. Where are the exits? Are there barriers you can use? Control your actions. Avoid staring, sudden movements, or invading personal space. Awareness isn't paranoia, it's preparation. The more alert you are, the less likely you are to be caught off guard. Use words, not fists. When tensions rise, words can be your best tool for calming a situation. Verbal de-escalation uses calm, empathetic communication to diffuse conflict before it turns physical. A steady, neutral tone is key, even if the other person is aggressive. Phrases like, "I see you're upset. Let's work this out. I didn't mean to upset you. How can we fix this?" Show you're listening and willing to resolve the issue peacefully. Body language matters too. Keep your gestures open and non-threatening. Maintain steady but non-aggressive eye contact, and give the person space. Acknowledge their feelings with empathy, saying something like, "I understand this is frustrating for you," to make them feel heard. De-escalation isn't about being right. It's about neutralizing tension and preventing escalation. Use it as your first line of defense. Stay neutral. Meeting aggression with aggression only escalates conflict. When tensions rise, staying calm and neutral is crucial to keeping control. Avoid shouting, swearing, or matching their anger. A calm demeanor signals you're not looking for a fight and discourages further escalation. Similarly, avoid aggressive gestures like pointing or clenching your fists. Instead, keep your hands open and your posture confident but non-threatening. Choose your words carefully. Phrases like "calm down" or "you're overreacting" can sound dismissive. Instead, use neutral statements like "let's figure this out together. I think we both want to avoid trouble." Staying neutral isn't weakness, it's control. By not engaging in their aggression, you de-escalate the situation and protect yourself and others. Recognizing the punch coming. Not every punch comes without warning. Most punches don't come out of nowhere. They're often preceded by clear warning signs. Recognizing these early can keep you safe. Look for these telltale signs: clenched fists or rapid hand movements. Tight fists or sharp, erratic movements signal rising tension. Shoulders tensing up. Stiff or rising shoulders often indicate preparation for a punch. Aggressive eye contact or chin drop. Intense staring or a sudden chin drop shows they may be gearing up for action. Shifting weight to one side. Adjusting stance or shifting weight often precedes a strike. Spotting these cues early can give you the advantage to defuse the situation or prepare to defend yourself. Read the body language. Understanding these warning signs puts you one step ahead in diffusing the situation. Once you recognize that someone might be preparing to attack, you can take proactive measures to protect yourself. Create distance. If possible, step back to increase the physical space between you and the other person. Distance reduces the likelihood of being hit and gives you time to react if the situation escalates. Adjust your position. Turn your body slightly to the side to minimize the area they can target, while keeping your hands visible and ready to protect yourself if needed. Maintain composure. Showing fear or panic can encourage further aggression. Instead, project calm confidence by maintaining steady eye contact without being confrontational. Keeping your breathing even and holding a neutral stance. Stay alert. While focusing on the person's immediate actions, stay aware of your surroundings. Look for exits, bystanders who can help, or objects that could serve as barriers between you and the aggressor. Plan your next move. Decide quickly whether de-escalation is possible or if you need to prepare for a defensive response. If you believe the situation is about to turn physical, take steps to ensure your safety, such as positioning yourself near an exit or calling for help. By training yourself to spot these subtle but critical cues, you can significantly improve your ability to avoid or handle dangerous confrontations. The earlier you detect a threat, the more options you have to stay safe. Remember, prevention and preparation are always better than reacting in the heat of the moment. Physical defense techniques. Okay, let's get physical. If a punch is unavoidable, these are your best moves to protect yourself. Blocking. Keep your hands up by your face with your forearms angled inward. This protects your head and deflects the force of the punch. Dodging. To slip a punch, move your head to the side, just enough for the punch to miss. Stay light on your feet to stay balanced. Parrying. Use an open hand to gently guide the punch away from your body. A simple redirect can neutralize their attack. Absorbing. If you can't dodge or block, tense the muscles in the area about to be hit and roll with the punch. This reduces its impact. Advanced techniques. Now let's talk about more advanced strategies for diffusing punches. Evading the space. Move laterally around your attacker rather than backward. This creates space while keeping you in control of the situation. Intercepting the punch. Grab their wrist mid-attack, then step aside while maintaining control. This can throw off their balance. Using the environment. Step behind a chair, a table, or any object that forces them to reconsider their attack. Create barriers whenever possible. Psychological tactics. Your mind is just as important as your body in diffusing a punch. Confidence projection. Even if you're scared, fake confidence. Fear is contagious, and showing strength can discourage an attacker. Humor. Sometimes a joke can break the tension. Something light like, "Whoa, save that energy for the gym," can diffuse the situation before it escalates. Distract and redirect. Use distraction to break their focus. Say something like, "Is that security coming?" Or, "What's that behind you?" Last resort measures. If all else fails and you're forced to protect yourself, prioritize your safety over confrontation. Your goal isn't to win a fight, it's to escape unharmed. Defensive grappling. Grab the punching arm, twist it gently but firmly outward, and use it to guide them away from you. Creating an opening. Use your palms to push them back, creating space to escape. Know when to run. Once you're safe to do so, leave the scene and call for help. Situational awareness. Finally, remember that context matters. In a crowded place, call for help. In an isolated area, be cautious and strategic. Always adapt your response to your environment. And that's every way to diffuse a punch, from prevention to physical and psychological tactics. Remember, your safety is the priority. Never let ego get in the way of smart decisions. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into psychology, self-defense, and everything in between. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.